Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Blabbin. I'm joined here with Ruben.
What's up?
Julio got deported, so he couldn't make it. But yeah, I wanted to bring you guys like something different, something special. So we're currently on our way to, what is it?
Card Festival, California Card Festival.
Yeah, so we're gonna go trade some sports cards, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, all that. See, like the whole card thing, like I'm new to the hobby, so it's like I'm barely getting into it. I'm barely like dipping my toes in it. This guy is like super, super knowledgeable. I would assume.
Been in the hobby my whole life, basically.
Yeah. So,
my only hobby, my first hobby.
Like, to me, I don't know. How do you like figure out what's valuable, what's not valuable?
So obviously, there's things that are super valuable that are obvious, off the top of your head. Everyone knows, like a rookie card is valuable. A player's first card. Like Kobe Bryant started in 1996. His 1996 cards are obviously more valuable than a random year.
Yeah.
And then you have other things that make things more valuable, like rarity, that make cards rarer. One card might be a shiny card, or one card might be a special card that's autographed or has a piece of memorabilia embedded in the card, stuff like that. But basically, value comes down to whatever the people are willing to pay for it, and how much in demand something is, you know.
Yeah, because I was looking at a Kobe, I went to Frank & Sons the other day, and they had a Kobe that was from like 01, 02, I think. Bro, that shit was like $800.
It was probably a rare card.
The mint was, I think, 8.
No,
so then that too, like the whole like
the grading aspect of it, that means a lot too.
I don't get it.
It's a grading scale from 1 to 10. You submit your cards to these companies, the grading companies. There's like 3 or 4 major companies, the biggest one being PSA. And they tell you, hey, your card, it's based off a criteria of like corners, edges, surface, corners, edges, surface. I forgot the other one, but you know, they tell you, hey, your card's in perfect condition or mint condition. Mint condition would be like the standard, like it's in perfect condition. Anything above that meets above perfect condition, would be a gem mint. So it's like the perfect of the perfect, basically.
Like 100 out of 100.
Right. Basically, a card that is in great condition, undamaged, mint condition, is a 90.
So the things that I've been seeing, especially like on eBay now, it's like, so you have the 10, right?
Right.
And then you have like your 9.5s, your 9s,
right,
your 8.5s, and your 8s.
Yeah.
Bro, the difference from 8 to 9 is
it's massive, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, like, but what's the difference? Me personally, I can't tell like right now. Maybe like down the line, I'll be like, oh yeah.
It's just those criteria. Corners of the card have to be sharp, right angles, obviously. The edges of the card have to be nice and flat, nice and sharp. No, like, little bumps on the edges of the card.
Yeah.
The surface, front and back. You don't want to have scratches. You don't want to have dents, dings, nothing like that. And then the other big one is centering. So I can have a card.
Centering.
A card has a white border around it.
Yeah.
Some cards do, some cards don't, but most cards have some sort of centering issue involved.
But if I open a pack and it's not centered, how's that on me?
It's not. That's why the grading exists.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why people want the 10s, because those are actually a perfect example of the card that they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I can bring you a Kobe rookie from 96 that are common. A common card that if you pull off a box, you're bound to get 1, maybe 2 of them. So those aren't rare. So what distincts mine to yours? What would make mine more valuable? The quality of the card. The condition that it's in, basically.
Bro, so that means that, like, even when I'm unpacking like a pack, that means I gotta like take care of the pack.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that you're paying attention. When I was young, most people were young, they would just open packs and stuff the card right in a shoebox or something like that. And it's like, that's why older cards are in good condition are more rare. You know.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I was smaller, I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was really into like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Right.
Bro, I had like the we would go and buy like the $40 packs and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, if I would have known, I would have kept those. But same thing. Like I would get them, and then I'd have a whole Nike shoebox full of them.
Yeah.
So I had like maybe like 400 or 500 cards.
I do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's why it makes condition, especially for older cards. It's cards that are like, you know, from the 90s, from the 80s, even 70s, 60s and beyond. It's like condition is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because back then they didn't have like, they didn't make cards rarer. Basically, back in the day, they would just make all cards the same amount. You know, nowadays you have like 101s and cards numbered
like
to 100,
the number ones,
numbered cards and something. You know, you can say these cards are rare. You don't ever see them, or like cards that say, you know what, you're only going to get this type of card one every case, one every 10 cases of cards. So it's really, you know, the odds of pulling that are just super, super low.
So then that makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, like to me, it's like a card's a card.
Yeah, it comes down to scarcity, rarity. No, but yeah, there's a lot of things that go into it. For people that want to dip their toes in it, I would suggest just going after what makes them happy. What makes you happy? What made you happy as a kid growing up in sports or in Pokemon or in Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, damn, when I was a kid, I always wanted that blue eyes. Like, always wanted that blue eyes.
So I had got years ago, well, maybe like during COVID, I went to Frankincense and I got a Yu-Gi-Oh fucking, what was it, the Seto Kaiba collection?
Yeah.
So then I pulled two blue eyes.
Right.
So then I checked the value and they were like $300.
Wow.
I was like, what? But it's just like, I think I have a video on my channel of me opening that pack. And I was like, that's crazy. But it's stored right now in like a tin
Nice.
foil thing. So.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's you never know. I mean, that's the fun of pulling card of opening packs. Opening packs is going to be the most probably the most fun way to get cards, but it's also the riskier way to get cards. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get nothing. Like you open a pack and you might have a tenth of the value that the pack cost you. You know.
That's why I got that UEFA Chrome one.
Yeah.
So when I get it, we'll open it up and we'll see. Well, it says guaranteed, like you'll get some, like.
Yeah. And if you get a box, you know, you're guaranteed to get one or two autos, but you know those autos might be players you never
heard of. Yeah.
Never heard of. So.
But that's crazy too, because it's like football cards and basketball cards are worth more than or baseball cards even worth more than like the soccer cards, even though soccer is the bigger sport.
Yeah. So in especially with modern cards being from like maybe 1990, the mid 90s onwards, basketball is like the most expensive.
I wonder why though.
Sport.
If like
it just has like a worldwide popularity because of the players that became worldwide celebrities. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant,
LeBron James, Caitlyn Clark.
There you go. That's another one right now.
She's popping off, bro.
Yeah.
She's actually makes people want to actually go and see a WNBA game.
No, yeah.
Now I want to go see one.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing that's ever happened to WNBA. Maybe even like to women's sports.
You think so?
I can't think of another thing that's happened to women's sports in a long time that's been that good. Maybe the U.S. women's soccer team winning the World Cup.
They're actually good.
So
the men's not so much.
Not so much.
The WNBA, I think, bro, they just all they do is lose money.
They lose money. I think they got to figure out a way to actually support the players that are actually good, like make their good players famous. Because right now it's just Caitlyn Clark, and you tell someone to name another famous player, they'll say Angel Reese.
Yeah, but I don't think Angel Reese is that good.
She's not that good.
She's all mouth.
She's not that good, but what that does is it drives interaction. Like people want to interact with that conversation.
But you see, Angel Reese, I only know her because of that McDonald's meal that she came out with.
Okay.
Because I was like, who the fuck what the fuck is
Yeah.
this? Yeah. That's the only like reason I know her. And then now, because she's beefing with like Caitlyn Clark.
Yeah. I mean, they've been at it for a long time since college.
Yeah, but I think it's jealousy. I don't see it being for like any other reason. Because did you see when they played last time, where Reese fouled Clark's teammate?
Yeah.
And then Clark was like, hey, like the fuck, told the ref, like you didn't
Right.
call it. So then she went and she fouled Reese, and they called that one. So then Reese was like, oh fuck you, fucking bitch, you
Yeah.
wanna fucking fight this? She overreacted.
Right.
I'm like, bro, one is not that serious. Two is like, why are you gonna get like that if you literally just fouled? You're only gonna get like that if I feel like if you're jealous or you don't like the person.
Or if
That's like hate.
Yeah. I mean, I can see from the viewpoint that she might be coming from of like, people compare her to Caitlyn Clark, and just because they came from the same draft.
Yeah, but there's no comparison when it comes to play. I think.
There's not. But look, let me hear me out. They came from the same draft. They were both playing in the same college tournament at the same time, the Final Four, whatever they call it in women's sports. And they were both in the news heavy at the same time.
No, you see, I don't think so. Bro. I've never heard of Angel Reese up until like recently. Telling you that McDonald's meal introduced her to her.
No, she was very popular in college, and a lot of it too was because she was already on that sort of platform of, there's other people, there's, kind of more like look at me and like, why is Caitlyn Clark getting all the attention? She has a famous quote where she would say like, people are watching women's basketball not because of Caitlyn Clark, they're also watching because of me.
No, fuck
and
no.
That just makes like that reaction you just gave, that reaction like drives across millions of people.
Yeah.
So that drives interaction, that drives fucking views, that that's, for them that's good. For WNBA they love that shit.
Yeah, but it's still not. Bro, I could go to a Sparks game for like $5.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
And I still won't go.
Nobody wants to see that. But I'm telling you, there's WNBA players that are like actually like great all-time WNBA players, like Sabrina Ionescu, Diana Taurasi, like Asia. See, I don't even remember her last name. Maybe Asia Williams. No, that's somebody else. Maybe Asia Johnson. But they're like just like really good, but nobody knows who they are.
No, well, no, dude, because it's like, I feel like it's easy to be very good at a sport where no one else is good at it, bro. Because I've tried to watch a WNBA game.
Yeah,
bro, it's horrible.
Well, you gotta look at it with a different lens for sure.
Yeah, but it's like if I'm gonna go see something, I want to see like
the best.
Yeah, because you're a professional. But I mean, they need to do like some more like better marketing. And then I don't think it helps that they're so cocky when they're not like making money and they're not giving like a good product.
Right.
Like, Angel Reese wants to be paid like LeBron, and it's like, dig, you're not LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, just women's sports in general aren't really that popular. I'm trying to think of the most popular women's sports, and like tennis comes to mind.
Well, even the
Olympic sports,
even the women's soccer.
Yeah.
Not many people go.
Yeah. No, not at all.
And they're world champions. They won like back to back, I think.
Yeah.
One time.
Even in Europe, like Barcelona has women teams. Like,
But,
I'm sure they're popular to some degree, but nowhere near as like
nowhere near the
sports.
Because even right here, the MLS,
right.
Bro, the MLS is. I'm a fan of the Galaxy, but it's like I'm not a diehard fan. Two, I feel like they need to do a better job with the product on the field.
Yeah.
You can't have a pay-to-play system. Because here to play soccer professionally is so fucking expensive.
It's so expensive.
You need to have the money. Yeah. Yet in like Europe and all that stuff, they find them off the streets. They find their talent off the streets.
Around the world.
Yeah.
South America.
Literally everywhere else, they do it like that, except for here. For here, it's all about like profit, and the product is horrible.
Yeah, and then it's a little bit different. Like when you look at what America does do well, basketball, NFL.
Yeah.
Like they have a system where it's really truly anybody can go up with like school sports.
I still feel like it's pay to play because my nephew plays in football league.
Yeah.
And his dad fucking pays a shit ton of money for him to play.
But that's I'm talking about like through at schools. Like if you want to play high school football, which everyone gets recruited from high school football.
Oh well, yeah.
You don't really have to pay to play. You just have to like have your grades up, basically.
No, but if you want to make it, like actually make it somewhere, you end up having to pay to play. You have to, because the high school will only get you so far. Because there's no scouts, there's no nothing. Do you get me?
I just think I feel like if you're good enough, like if you're an absolute freak, they'll come.
I feel like here money trumps the talent. That's why like the men's soccer team is so fucking ass, and bro, like they're so fucking cocky too. Yeah. That's what like you see it and I'm like, dude, no mames. Like I don't want to go see that. And the other when was it? I forgot what competition it was. The most recent competition. I don't know if you know who Christian Pulisic is.
Yeah.
That fool was complaining because no one was in the stands.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, like no one wants to go to the games because you guys are ass, and then you're demanding like people to show up, but yet you won't show out.
Right.
I don't know. That's my opinion. And he's not even being for the Gold Cup, for the summer. Yeah. He's not gonna be on the team. He's like, I don't want to be on the team. So I'm like, dude, like no.
Yeah, that's a little bit of arrogance.
Yeah. Just because he plays in Milan right now, like that's the issue. But speaking of soccer, bro, I don't know if you heard of that whole fucking Manchester United problems that they have. No, financial problem, bro. The fall of a giant.
They're out of money?
The fall of a giant, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're in 16th place since January. Oof. They've only got 9 points.
Oof.
So they're not competing.
Yeah.
They're not like competitive and shit. 2, there's no money. Bro, they fired like 200 or something of their staff, and then they're expecting more.
Wow.
They already announced that they're gonna lay off even more. Like that whole club is like going to like poverty, bro. And then next year they're not gonna they didn't qualify for the Champions League or the Europa League.
Europa League, yeah.
Yeah.
And they just lost the Europa League, right?
Yeah, dude, they lost to fucking the Spurs, bro.
Yeah.
Like, who loses to the Spurs? And then you have all the players like talking shit. And it's like, dude, you guys don't show up. But that's frustrating because me as a fan of United, it's like, bro, you guys used to be like good. You guys had Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo, all them fools.
That was a big club back then, man.
Yeah.
For a lot of even like the 90s, 2000s, that was a big club, 2010s.
Well, for being the second most, what do you call it? It's worth like the second most.
Valuable?
Yeah, the second most valuable team like
of soccer team?
Yeah, because you got Real Madrid and you got Manchester United. For them to be that and for them to like not have money, bro. You know, if they would have won the against Spurs, you know what they're gonna do instead of a parade?
What?
A barbecue.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna do a little carne asada right there.
Everybody bring your own.
Yeah.
Potluck.
Little potluck. Hey, bring some rice.
That's
bring some beans. Yeah,
I mean, I'm trying to think what could they have done different? Because if you remember, around the time Alex Ferguson retired, that's when Manchester City was also getting bought out by the oil tycoons and stuff like that. And at the time, I remember it was a big like polemic thing. Like, you can't sell your club like to, you're sellout basically.
Yeah.
Manchester City was viewed as a sellout.
But they're the better club now.
So shortly after that, they started getting better. That's when they had Aguero, David Silva. David Silva? Yeah, it was David Silva. Who else did they have?
Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, Gabriel was coming a little bit after. I think.
A little bit afterwards, yeah.
Anyways, they had a good. They put a good team out, and I mean everyone knows that goal, Aguero.
Yeah.
When they won the Premier League for the first time.
Bro, I feel like that shit's rigged. That shit was rigged. I think. Bro, you had Manchester United watching the game, and like in the 93rd, 94th minute,
Yeah,
they scored that last one. Aguero! Yeah, everyone knows that fucking chant.
But look at from then, the history from then on.
Yeah, it was only up, yeah.
And then Manchester United's history has been going down.
Well, the thing is that the owners they're American, but they don't want to sell. Like they just want to, you know. And I get it, but I would say sell it to someone that has money. Like, it's fucking Manchester United. It's not.
Well, who really has that type of money these days, bro? Another
oil money.
Oil
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
That's why I say sell it to the Saudis.
Yeah, it has to be like a Saudi or like a Qatari or something like that.
Maybe the value goes down like after all this shit.
Right.
Sell it to me. Fuck it. I'll give y'all $20.
I got a little bit of money here in my wallet. We can pull it together.
But they're selling this summer. I believe they're selling everyone.
Damn.
And as they should. Like,
yeah, they should.
Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes, he deserves a shot to be in like a top tier club.
I don't think he's good.
No?
I don't think he's that good.
Honestly, I haven't kept up with him for a long time.
Well,
but
to me, I don't think he's that good.
what about?
But he's worth. If someone offers Man United 120 mil, bro. If I'm Man United, I take it and I start building back up. Yeah. Because no one's gonna want to come to Man United. You're not in Europe, the European League, or you're not in the Champions League.
No.
So no one's gonna want to fucking go.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna get a superstar.
You're lower third of the table.
You're fifth from the bottom.
Yeah.
You're this close to relegation. Imagine Man United being relegated.
That'd be crazy.
That's fucking crazy. But it is what it is, bro. The thing was that I don't know if you remember De Gea. Bro, he masked a lot of their fucking problems because he was a good goalkeeper.
He was a good goalkeeper, David.
Bro,
De Gea.
this one that they have right now, fucking Onana, bro, that fool can't stop a fucking fly. That fool can't, like, dude, that guy's fucking garbage. Fuck, dude.
Sounds like they got a lot of problems.
Bro, they have, yeah. And they got one of my favorite defenders, bro, and they don't even play him. Fucking Matthias de Ligt.
Do they still have Aaron Wan-Bissaka?
Nah, that fool was good too.
He was good.
He was a good right back, but nah.
You know what's so crazy though about that is it's not like it's an easy fix because the Premier League is fucking hard, man. There's like, 10 teams that are not the best, but they're also not the worst. They're always going to be in that middle table that can play against any team. Like, they're good teams, That's the thing that Premier League has that like La Liga doesn't have. Those middle of the table teams, they're not that far away from like the top end teams.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? La Liga, it's just a 2-horse race in the front, and they're running away with it, and then it's like another pack behind, and then another pack way behind.
Well, yeah, and that's the same shit with the French league.
Yeah, French league, same thing. Serie A, you can say there's a little bit more parity, a little bit more like leveled out, but
there's no quality.
There's not enough quality at the top even. Yeah, but the Premier League, it's always had that parity where it's like, those middle of the club teams are middle of the table, but
they can surprise you. Yeah, remember when fucking Leicester won?
Well, Leicester won that one year.
Yeah.
Leicester just had great recruiting. They had good scouting. They scouted from like the French league a lot, a bunch of leagues around Europe. But so that's what I'm saying. Like for Man United, like it's not an easy task to turn this around. Like you really gotta fucking figure this out.
I think you gotta get a fucking actual coach, bro. Fucking.
I mean, that's step one. Yeah.
The Ten Hag. I don't know if you know who he is. Well, he came from Ajax, right? He was supposedly a guru.
How long was he at Ajax for?
He was there for a while, and he brought them he won the league with them.
Yeah, Ajax has been historically like the best club in
the Netherlands.
Amsterdam, Netherlands, whatever it's called. Holland.
So they got him, right? Bro, I was against it because I'm like, that guy's he's good for like the small clubs, which I consider Ajax a small club. PSV, same thing. Like, he's not fit for a big club like Man United. So then that's when at that time they got him and they got Ronaldo. And he couldn't
figure it out.
Yeah, como que he can't handle superstars.
Yeah.
He's good with like the youth players and shit.
Right.
Where they come up and he teaches them and all that shit.
Yeah.
But when you have a superstar like Ronaldo,
Yeah.
and then that fool just threw him under the bus, like fucking crazy. Like, nigga, Ronaldo's kid died,
Yeah.
and
The
you're still
twins.
treating him like
Yeah.
shit, like, bro. So then that's why he left.
Yeah.
If I was Ronaldo, bro, because I heard that he was this close to joining Man City, just that Alex Ferguson gave him a call, like, hey, don't do it, you know, like.
Wow.
So he came because of Ferguson, and then fucking Ten Hag fucking blew it up.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. But yeah, fucking Man United has way too many fucking problems.
It's not an easy fix, man.
Yeah.
You might be in for another, 5 years of rebuild.
I'm a try to get my coaching shit. I'll be like, bro, get me, bro.
Get me.
I'm fucking sick. Like, I go through my career mode in FIFA, bro, and we always win. We always win, bro.
We always win.
We always win. Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
It's fucking thing. Bro, one time I got in a argument with, because my nephew plays football in high school.
Yeah.
And I went
Football
to...
or soccer?
No, football.
Okay.
So then I went to his game, right?
Yeah.
Bro, the coach was a soccer coach. He didn't know what the fuck he was.
Oh.
Bro, they were throwing flags and shit for a false start, and then he'd go up to the ref, like, oh, what does that mean?
Oh, no.
He's like, we're going to go 10 yards this way, like back?
Yeah.
Or 10 yards forward. Oh, no, you guys are going back. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm over here yelling and shit at like, you fucking idiot. Kid gets hurt. They fucking carry him off. They sit him down on the bench, bro. The fucking coach goes nowhere near him. He's over there laughing with his fucking assistant coach.
What?
Oh, dude, I was fucking pissed. So I go and I'm like, hey, bro, like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, oh, we don't talk to parents after games. And I'm like, well, I'm not a fucking parent, so what's up, homie? So then, bro, I had a whole fucking meeting with him and everything, like, over the phone. He's like, oh, do you want to come in? I was like, yeah, I'll fucking come in. Oh, can we do it over the phone instead? And I'm like, well, whichever one you want, bro. I'm not going to swing at you. Like,
Yeah.
don't be scared. And I told him, I'm like, bro, you guys have a coach that doesn't know.
Right.
And I forget his fucking name. He's like, oh, he's really good. He knows what he's doing. This is that. I'm like, obviously fucking not. I'm like, plus a kid got hurt. He didn't go fucking check up on him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. These kids need to feel like they're being supported.
You at least gotta know the fucking rules.
Yeah, and bro, I was pissed. I'm like, if you guys actually need someone, like, let me know. I'll volunteer my time.
Right.
Like, you don't gotta pay me or anything like that. I'll volunteer myself, and we'll get this shit going.
Yeah.
And he's like, we already have volunteers, you know. One of the volunteers is like, he used to go to this high school, you know. His brother went to this high school. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You guys suck.
Yeah.
But I was this close to being my fucking nephew's football coach.
Football coach?
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, you know what? Even if you don't know the rules, just go check on your fucking kid, dude.
Yeah. Like, motivate these kids. Don't be fucking separated from the bench.
Right.
Talking to your assistant coach and just joking around with him. And then when it came time, because they lost, bro, they got fucking blown out. It was like 40-something to 0.
Right.
They got blown out, and then he had one of his like assistant coaches go and like make a huddle and talk to them after the game. And this fool's separated, laughing, giggling. That's what pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, if you don't give a fuck, let someone else step up that gives a fuck. So I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I was like this close. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking make y'all gonna look like the Raiders. The 83 Raiders.
Taking fools out over here.
Yeah.
What's the best school over here in this area? The Bishop Aymont?
Where?
In like San Gabriel, I'm not sure. San Gabriel Valley area.
I'm not sure. I know the one by my house.
Yeah.
What is it? EMHS?
Yeah, they're good.
They made it to state a few years ago.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah. But no, the ones my nephew goes to, they're fucking ass. Straight garbage, bro.
I mean, that goes in a lot of it too. It's like, if you get into a good school with a good program,
That helps you a lot,
Helps a lot, man. But if you go to school where you just go there because you live there, it's unfortunate, you know. 'Cause you could be talented, but
you're not gonna be seen.
You're not gonna be seen.
That's why, because my nephew's like, I don't think I'm gonna join football next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if you really want to do it,
we can transfer schools.
Yeah, like do so. We got to do something different. Plus, we'll work out in the summer,
right,
and get you like in shape and the actual process. Because they go to the weight room and all that shit, but no one knows what the fuck they're doing. So I told him, like, well, let me know. And he's like, I don't think so. Because I think he's seen how it was, and it unmotivated him.
Yeah.
Brought him down. That's why I say, like, a coach has to, like, motivate the kids and, like, inspire them to be great.
Right.
And that's what makes, like, a good coach and shit.
That's probably what that guy did was, like, anti-coaching.
Yeah.
It's like he fucking demotivated this kid.
Yeah. It's like if they see that the coach don't give a fuck, they're not going to give a fuck. Yeah. And they didn't win a game the whole year.
Yeah, terrible.
And each time they were getting blown out. And I didn't like that the quarterback that they had, bro, that fool kept thinking he was like Lamar Jackson or some shit.
Keep trying to run.
Bro, he'd hike it and then look real quick and then start running. It's fucking crazy. I'm actually a little hungover. I had a wild night.
What time did you get in last night?
Bro, I didn't get home till like fucking 4 in the morning. Hey, but I had a good time. I enjoyed myself.
You been bar hopping or?
Yeah. It was funny because they kept buying me drinks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hells yeah. But then we would go, get drinks real quick, and then leave like 5 minutes later. But I would like just take like little sips of my beer. And I'm like, we're leaving already? No mames, what the fuck? So I had to chug it. Yeah, I had to chug it, then sit it down, and then go to a different one. And I'm like,
That's the worst.
It was a good time though. What are you hoping to find right here at the card show?
It's hard to explain, but like I'll know it when I see it. That's the thing. Like I've been doing this for so long. You see so many cards, bro.
Yeah.
You kind of see the same thing repetitively over and over. Not the same players, but the same type of sets, the same type of modern stuff. It's like I'm looking for stuff that's like that you don't see every day, and then I'll know when I see it.
Something
for sure.
like unique.
Yeah.
You see, right now, like since I'm like barely getting into it, I'm really into like what I'm doing is like I like this player, right?
That's how you should be doing it.
And I just want him. Like,
that's how you should be doing it.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. Just get things that you actually like.
But where's the profitability?
Okay, so that's the thing. A lot of people will go into this type of thing, not just with like sports cards, but with like Pokemon cards too, and they'll be like, oh shit, if I buy this card and I grade it, and then if it gets a 10, then I could sell it for this much more. And you really have to take a step back and think, I'm going to spend money on this card. If this card was worth $1 or $100, would I still think, oh, that's cool? Would you still look at your card and go, oh, that's cool, I like this player?
Yeah.
I like the way the card looks. That's when you know that you should get the card. Try not to look at it as like a thing for money. Like, and then the thing about like value, that'll come like later. Naturally. Not even later, but naturally, just because you're just buying what you like and buying like things that you think are cool, and you're not so hung up on like, is this a valuable card? Could this be worth more later on? If you go into it with that type of aspect, you're always going to be chasing. You're always going to be chasing. You're always going to be like getting into the modern trends, the fads, the gimmicks, and you're never going to be like getting
satisfied.
You're never going to be satisfied. Whereas you can get stuff that you actually like, and you'd be like, holy shit, look at this is the player that I like. I like this player. I want to follow his career, and now I'm a little bit invested in his career. Like I have a little, collection of his stuff. Like,
yeah, true.
So that's just, it's like, to me, it's like adding an extra thing of on top of sports. It's like, I already love sports. I love watching sports. I'll watch mostly any sport. Like I've been even watching NHL hockey playoffs. I don't know a single player on there. I don't know anything about hockey,
Yeah.
but I'll just watch it. I'm like, oh man, this is cool. It's exciting. The stakes are real, you know.
I want to go to a game, but I've never had a chance to like sit down and watch it. I don't know what I don't have cable, bro.
I've
I
never
don't know what channel.
Playoff hockey. I think they pass it on ESPN. That's where I've seen it at. But yeah, and then the cards is just like a thing on top of it. It's like you follow the players, then you start getting their cards, and you're like, oh, I have this little like thing
Little
collection.
yeah. Yeah, like to me right now, for basketball, Christian Braun, bro.
Right.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah,
And
he was doing good in the series.
yeah, dude, no one knew about him.
Yeah.
And I kept pushing like, hey, like this guy's the next, maybe not the next big thing.
Yeah.
But he's gonna be fucking real good. And no one was listening. No one was listening. It's fuck. And sure enough, bro, this year he popped off.
He did good in that series, man.
And I'm like, they got rid of Caldwell Pope.
Yeah.
He's gonna take his place.
Yeah.
And that was good defensively. I think he was number one in getting
Rebounds?
No, not rebounds, but there's a scoring off of defensive rebounds.
Okay.
So he was number one.
Nice.
So I'm like, you see, like,
Yeah.
fuck. And yeah, he took like a big step. And then for soccer, bro, right now, fucking Arda Güler,
Mm-hmm.
that guy's fucking.
That's your guy.
That's my guy, bro. That's my guy. So, the guys from work, they fucking show me eBay,
Yeah.
how you could fucking bid and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, they should have never fucking showed me.
This guy.
This guy did almost made me crash.
For real. The thing, yeah, on eBay, the bidding, that I guess that's how you're gonna get like the best price.
Yeah.
But like, if something's affordable and you see it on eBay and it's already on buy it now, and you don't mind having it for that price,
No,
just get it.
I always make an offer.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt to make an
Yeah.
offer. If they have that button there that says make an offer, it's because they want people to make an offer.
Yeah.
You can remove that make offer thing.
On eBay?
Yeah, so if I have a card and I want it to sell for 100 and I won't take any offers, I'll take that option off.
Yeah.
That way you know. But if they have that make offer, it's because they want people to make an offer.
Yeah, I try to find ones that like, oh shit, like right now all I'm buying is Arda Güler.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm looking at some shit and I'm like, fuck, that shit's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, that would look fucking sick on the display.
Right.
But sometimes I go for like, there's one that I really want and it's $85. Like that food like has it for $85. Or you can make an offer. But I'm like, this was like, I'm gonna offer like $20.
Right.
But he's not gonna fucking take it.
I would say start with like half price.
But am I willing to pay that right now?
It's all up to you.
Bro, I got like fucking like 15 cards on the way. like I told these fools, I'm like, y'all fucked up by showing me eBay.
Yeah. No, eBay's the biggest market of cards.
Yeah.
That's where everyone posts their cards for sale. That's where everyone buys their stuff. Obviously, there's auction houses for like higher end shit, but
Yeah. I don't know. I also use what is it? Mercari.
Mercari. Yeah, I've never used Mercari. People have told me they've gone stuff there before.
Yeah.
I'm just not too familiar with it. I think it's more for like clothes, from what I've seen.
That's where I got my signed Christian Braun one.
Nice.
Yeah. I got it for like $6-7.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, you got to get his earlier autos, the ones that
Oh,
don't look
dude.
like scribbles.
No, I found one where he has he actually puts the C,
Yeah.
B, and then he.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck. I forgot how much the guy wants.
That matters a lot.
But it's no team affiliation, no nothing.
Oh,
So his jersey's
unlicensed,
blanked out.
jersey,
Yeah.
It's an unlicensed card.
Yeah. So I'm like,
Nah.
But the signature is.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, so what you would want is the best of both worlds, with the early signature where he actually signed it, and he's in a playing jersey from his actual team.
Yeah, because the one I have is just like the C and then the scribble.
Yeah. And these guys sign so much, like when they first start signing, they'll actually like take their time.
Yeah.
But then after a while, they kind of get robotic with it.
They get fucking arthritis, that's why.
Yeah. What are you trying to get out of the card show when we go there?
Well, I'm gonna try to look for like any Arda Güler stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's my main priority.
Right.
So, all right. So the reason I was gonna get into the whole card thing
Yeah.
was okay. I'm gonna flip them. I'm gonna make money, right? Try to hustle, try to make money. But then, like you said, I'll find like no fun in it
Right.
because then I'm chasing. Oh, I need this pack,
You're chasing
and then
the money, yeah.
and then I'll be chasing. Oh, I need this pack. I want this pack. I want this pack. I want this pack. And it's like, what if I don't get shit from that pack?
Right.
That's like valuable, right? So then I'll be like, oh fuck, this pack was $200.
Right.
And I didn't get shit.
Right.
Like, no mames. So then, yeah, I'm just enjoying like getting the cards that I want.
Yeah.
Like so I was gonna get like a bunch of like Pokemon cards and shit.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, I fucking hate Pokemon. Even as a kid, I never got
Right.
I never got into it. So I was like, for me to have like a bunch of Pokemon cards, I'm gonna find
No joy from
there's
that.
no interest.
You would only be
for
trying to
it.
see, like,
yeah,
can I sell this for more than I paid for it?
yeah. That's all I'm be fucking worrying about and shit. So I'm like, you know what? I love soccer. Let me just go that road.
Yeah.
And then like the basketball ones, like I'll get certain players that I want.
Yeah.
But that's it. I think right now I'm just collecting fucking what I want. So, any Arthur Guler stuff, any Christian Braun stuff, and
Those are your two main guys.
yeah, those are my two. Like,
And it's fun because they're both young. Like I said, like
Yeah.
you can follow their careers as they get better. Like your collection gets better.
well, I want to go see. That's why I want to go to the World Cup since it's gonna be here.
Right.
Hopefully, what I'm hoping for is Turkey to play here in LA,
Okay.
so I could go see this fool.
Dude, everyone wants to see the World Cup. Everyone I talk to, since it's gonna be in LA,
Yeah.
everyone's saying, "Oh man, I can't wait to catch a game. Can't wait." I'm like, man, there's not gonna be enough tickets for for everybody. I think it's gonna be really expensive.
Oh, dude.
Like if you want to go to the World Cup, you should be saving up now.
So that's why I want this shit to take off so I can afford to so I can afford to fucking get any ticket I
Yeah.
want.
You
But
should be-
I might go to the Club World Cup
Oh yeah, that's coming around. Yeah, I saw that.
next month.
That's coming around. That should be good.
So I'm thinking of going PSG versus Atletico Madrid.
Nice. It's group stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, group stage shouldn't be too
No,
crazy.
it's not that bad. It's $100.
Yeah, it's
Row 2.
beautiful. And then you go there, you watch like two of the best teams in the world.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm like, when am I gonna see PSG and Atletico Madrid ever
And then
again?
if you are going to see them, like you're going to see them in an exhibition, in games that don't matter.
Mhm.
These games actually they're for a trophy, you know.
Yeah. Then and if I do see him again, it's me going over there,
Right.
which I do want to do. Right. I want to
Yeah.
go to Europe and I want to go to like some games
Mm-hmm.
because the environment I believe is better.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right here at the Galaxy Stadium when we went, low key it was fucking dead. We were the life of the fucking party in our whole section.
Yeah.
Oh, we were fucking. I came in on the jumbotron and shit.
I don't know why you didn't wear yours.
Ruben's. What are we getting, bro?
This is a good starter.
Let's see if we can get it.
Tag. Yeah.
A little bit of discount on this card. See what's up.
A playoff Kawhi Leonard t-shirt.
No problem.
One of our
Gonna
exclusive
go right in.
giveaways. So head on over here. I'm going to explain the rules to you.
All right, so we just finished. We just got out of the show. I think it low-key was a success. I actually enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Yeah, I had a good time. I had a good time too. Lots of Pokemon. Not as much
Yeah.
sports card, but it's still a good amount of sports dealers there. And then the guys that did have sports, that had a lot of variety.
Yeah, it was a lot of Pokemon, and I was gonna buy like Pokemon shit, but it's just not my thing. I was looking for like Yu-Gi-Oh and all that stuff. Then we had some guy. I guess he made his own game.
He made his own
He
game.
gave us his card.
His first card.
Yeah, his first card. What'd you do with yours?
I don't know. But hopefully it works out for that guy.
Yeah, hopefully it works out. I'm gonna keep it just in case it takes off. Then I have an original promo card. I should have had him sign it actually.
Yeah.
Fuck. Anyways, we're gonna show off what we got. I think I'll show off first because I got
Yeah, go ahead.
this guy got the good shit. That's why, like the more expensive thing. I actually didn't even spend that much, but I think they're good cards.
Here's mine.
But yeah, got an Andrew Luck Rising Suns.
Cool
Probably-
design.
Probably one of my favorite quarterbacks. Unfortunately, he retired.
Sad he retired.
Yeah.
He even regretted retiring. He came in here. He said he should have waited for one more deal.
Oh, well, yeah, money's running out.
Yeah.
I got that. Oh, shit. I got Clayton Kershaw.
Legend.
Legend, bro. Once he dies, this card's going to go up. I got that Joe Cool. Joe Burries. Yeah, it's whatever. They had a Jamar Chase one,
Yeah.
but I didn't like the way it looked. I'm going based on, like, the way that they look. Like,
As you should.
I'm not here for the value.
As you should.
I got a Joshy Allen's MVP. When he dies, that's just going to be worth a lot of money.
You don't have to wait for them to die.
Well, when he goes in the Hall of
There
Fame,
you
it's being
go,
worth some
when he
money.
goes in the Hall
Yeah,
of
there you
Fame.
go.
When he wins his first Super Bowl.
Speaking of Hall of Famers, Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, fucking Star Clusters card. I thought the show was sick. Low-key, I wasn't going to get it because I thought that was a Cowboy. I thought it was, what is that fool? Emmitt Smith? And I was like, oh, hell no. And I was like, hell no. But then I seen that it was Barry Sanders, and I'm like, oh, yeah, he's acceptable. I got that Dodgers swagger card. The guy had other Dodger ones, but I didn't recognize anybody. I'm not a big baseball fan, low-key. Got that Devontae Adams Prism one. Prism.
Prism.
Yeah.
One of the best route runners
Yeah.
to ever play the game.
What could have been with the Raiders, but oh well. It is what it is. That Tom Flores Prism one. Prism.
Prism.
Yeah.
Prism.
Now when he dies, this is going to be a lot of money. But speaking of the Raiders, Rising Star, Brock Bowsies.
I think that was like
the stargazing one.
the one that you got the most of, right? Brock Bowers
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I got this Brock Bowers. This Brock Bowers. You got to get him right now because he's hot. Then I got the rated rookie Brock Bowers as well.
Nice.
So I'm going to keep those in the collection. Moving on to soccer. Bro, I was thinking of, because there was maybe like 3 vendors that had soccer cards. No one has soccer cards. So I was looking for some Arda Guler, but the ones that they had, I already have them. But I want some on eBay, so I'll show those off later.
Nice, yeah.
But I got the GOAT. They were trying to sell me a Messi one, and I was like, hell no, fuck that. That was trash.
You said, "Where's the GOAT?"
Yeah.
And then you said, "No, where's the real?"
I'm talking about the GOAT. Oh, what'd the guy say?
The Messi.
He's like,
something about the Messi.
He's like, it valued more. It went up because he won the World Cup. I'm like, no, he got handed the World Cup.
Yeah.
He didn't win it. He got it handed to him. But I got the GOAT. Sui doing the Sue
Celebration.
for Portugal. I thought it was cool. I thought it was nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Signature pose.
I'm not a Barca fan, but Pedri, Pitch Kings. Pedri's a really good player. I really like this one. When I seen this one, I'm like, yeah, fucking Phil Foden.
Phil
England.
Foden.
He struggled this year, but he'll be back.
He popularized that haircut, I think. I'll let people get that shit now.
Well, have you seen him with full hair? He does not look good with full
Full
hair,
hair.
bro. He has to buzz that shit. Actually, this is like the first time that I buzzed my hair in a while.
Nice.
But yeah,
Summer.
that was, dude, I spent like maybe $20
Yeah,
on all this.
it was good.
Yeah. Look at that.
It was a good show.
That was a great show.
Um,
Yeah. This guy's the one that fucking popped off.
I didn't go that crazy. These were mostly lower end cards, $250 cards. This is Ricky Pearsall. He got shot in the chest, and he came back and had a good season for the Niners.
So when he dies,
He almost died. This is Lad McConkey. I think I got 2 Lad McConkey rookie cards, base cards in the Prism set. They were pretty cheap. I think the guy wanted 2 for $5, and I got him for a little bit of a discount. This is Xavier Worthy blue parallel, Ricky Pearsall blue parallel. Just stuff to put in my dollar boxes when I set up for shows and stuff like that. So it's more just inventory, not something that I really think I want to collect or anything like that.
So when you set up shows, you sell?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. We set up, we sell, we do the whole thing. And these are probably 2 of the biggest cards I got. Caleb Williams, Purple Shock from Optic, and a J.J. McCarthy Purple Shock from Optic. So let me see your Brock Bowers card.
When the fuck did you get those? I didn't see you get those. Which one?
Okay, that one. Okay, these are the same design. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
This is a base card.
Mm-hmm.
This is a parallel.
That's a shiny one, yeah.
So see how it has like a design on it?
Yeah.
And it's a color purple.
Uh-huh.
So this is the shock pattern, and then this is a color purple, so it's the purple shock. So people will like come into the hobby and like, what the fuck is the purple shock, you know? And it's just like you learn little things. There's also like a gold one, a blue one, you know, different colors.
Yeah.
Maybe not this pattern, but
Because this one, the Prism one, the Vontae Adams ones,
That's an orange laser.
I seen it in green.
yeah, that's an orange laser.
I saw it in green, but this one was the one that was all shiny.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I like it. Shiny.
Those are probably the biggest ones. JJ McCarthy and Caleb. Purple shocks. And then that's pretty much it as far as card. Oh, I got a Pokemon card.
Yeah, you got to show that one
I
off.
did buy
I did
one
record
Pokemon
him buying
card.
it. I recorded him buying it. I'm going to put it in here.
Nice. Let's see. Let me arrange some of this stuff because I got some of my babies in here.
I got to buy a box like
I
that.
don't want to.
I got to buy a binder, I think. Or one
binder,
of these.
yeah.
One of these.
The binder would be better. That way you can display them, like open it up. And so I started this collection a while back. It's just my two favorite Pokemon, Slowpoke, and Psyduck.
I don't know anymore.
But I pretty much have mostly all the cards from them. There's some cards that are really rare that are hard to get, like this one, the shiny version of it's stupid hard to get. But they had this one too, the shiny one's rare. They had a tag team card, which means they were both on the same card. And I had there's 4 versions. I had 3 of the versions. Today I got the last one, which is this one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I got the original one, the full art one, the rainbow one, and then the most expensive one, the alternative art or the secret art, as they call it. But I think I spent $65 on it. Spent $65 on it. That was the most expensive card I got today.
Yeah.
So nothing too crazy. I mean, you know. And then the guy that sold it to me, I showed him my binder, and he was like, "Oh, I'm happy you got it," you know.
Yeah.
And I was put it right in there, so it fits the collection nice. We're almost done. We just need like a few of the earlier rare stuff, and then that'll be it for this. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it was a good show.
like this shit. Yeah, I had a good time.
It was a lot of Pokemon though. Wish it would have been more sports, but that's what you get, you know, too with these local shows.
Yeah. If we would have gone to San Diego, a different story.
Yeah,
right?
there's a bigger show in San Diego today, the same day. But
We should have gone.
this one's more local. I mean,
Yeah. But yeah, next time. And yeah, well, hope you guys enjoyed this special episode of Blabbin. Something different. I was a little tired of being in the studio with Julio the whole time. And remember, Julio got deported, so.
we're trying to get him back.
We're trying to get him back. Hopefully he comes back.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to talk to Trump about that. But like, hey, bro, Blabbin needs to carry on.
Carry on.
And he's like, Blabbin's the best show. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully Ruben comes back.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to want to come back. I bought the Chrome. If you
Oh
wanna
yeah,
come.
yeah. I mean, we'll see. I'm working most of next weekend. But
Yeah, maybe we
We'll
can
see.
set up a date and then we'll unpack
Open it
them.
up.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
open it up live and we'll talk more about different topics, things
Yep.
like that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Tell your mom, your dad, your dogs to subscribe. You got anything to plug?
No,
And yeah,
that's it. Subscribe.
yeah.
Peace.